Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. So the Utah State Aggies offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Motion from the wide receiver. Using the quick game. Stumbled to the ground. Utah State up-tempo. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. The Aggies will move the sticks with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Quick strike complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. We saw that.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. Off and running. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Finding an escape route. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Utah State up-tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Leaves it with the back. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on at the 30. Turning on the Jets. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore, coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Got the quick completion. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He'll ride his man on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's loose. Oh, a lot of space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running to Green. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard?
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Got it set up on the outside. Wide open spaces. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for room, it's Browning. Still on his feet at the 25. There he goes. The 30. Lots of running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points, but the sack...
And the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bobcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. Fireworks aplenty in this first quarter, and these two teams put up some numbers as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. It's a seam wide open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Utah State up-tempo. Makes the catch. It's Gutierrez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He throws one to the left. It's caught. chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Utah State offense has it going. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Makes the catch, it's Crawford. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 4 over Georgia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And the returner will be knocked down. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Right back to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Lewis. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Get it out on the screen. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. That gets them back to within 10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Mahad. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's taking the shot. snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Utah State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. It's Evans. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Smith wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Aggies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's second down. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Smith dropping to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. Man, the U is staring at a big fat L right now. They're trailing by 17 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the option. Now the pitch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Smith wants to throw. Hauls it in. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Tempo and overdrive.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Hart. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He wants to throw it again. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. On the run, it's Browning.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Smith dropping to pass. He's got him. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Rides the back and leaves it. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Utah State, 41.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Back to throw. It's Hart. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll return it from around the 50, and the returner will be brought down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll give it to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now from inside the red zone. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
41.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hart. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Evans. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
Turning on the jet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Bobcats are on the move.
Base 27, John. Base 27.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Hart. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. That's Cochran. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Gets it out quickly. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Utah State up-tempo. They'll run the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Moses. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This Utah State offense has picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. They want that clock to run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's alive. He's loose down the middle. Past the 30. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half-minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.